Hello and welcome to Halloween week. 2 weeks, whatever, by Fortnite. Halloween Fortnite, and not a shitty fucking game. Never mind. I'm your host, Michael Riley. With me is Dane Forgione.
I mean, it is a shitty game. You're right. There's really there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah. Fart shite.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the Halloween
know-
shows, everybody.
It's funny how this is the Halloween show because I get it. This is airing in the Halloween area,
Yes.
but right now it's like 90 fucking degrees outside.
Yeah, because it's the middle of June when we're fucking recording this. So
It's disgusting out.
it is. It is quite warm. Yeah.
I ain't got time for poo. I ain't got time for poo, baby. Something like that.
Something like that.
No, sir, I didn't. We're playing Heretic,
Yes.
and yeah. There's a lot of heresy going on in this game.
There is. Yeah, I figured might as well keep playing this into the Halloween shows, considering, it's a lot like Halloween.
Yeah, people get dressed up in ridiculous costumes and get candy from other people, and sometimes there's razor blades in the apples.
It's true.
Yeah. Remember when that old wives' tale used to come out like, don't check your apples, there might be razor bubble blades in them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, now some of us pray for razor blades.
This actually reminds me of something that a lot of these conservatives like to say. Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. The scare tactic of, drug dealers are putting fentanyl in the candy and they're going to corrupt the children. And I can't help but wonder, or rather, I can't help but observe, what kind of a fucking drug dealer would waste their product on kids?
That's a fair point.
Like, wouldn't they want people to buy their product instead of like, here you go, kids, I'm gonna put this fucking fentanyl in your M&Ms, you little shitheads, go crazy.
Right? Be a waste of a lot of money.
That's right. But see, sometimes conservatives and logic don't really apply.
Yeah. Or, not only that, they don't even mix.
Indeed.
So yeah, you're probably sitting there being like, you expect us to be like, what are you going to be for Halloween this year, Dane? And I'm not even pretending to keep the facade. Like, it's way too early in the year for us to be thinking about that. Yes, this is airing around Halloween, but again, as we said, we're taping it in mid-June. We haven't even had Independence Day yet. I'm not worried about Halloween right now. Only in terms of these shows. That's pretty much it.
Yes.
And that's really the only reason I'm thinking about Halloween, is because we're recording 4 months in advance at the moment. But hey, TV shows do that all the time. They record shit months in advance. Gives us time to air things. Gives them time to get notes from standards and practices. Which is not a thing we have to deal with, thankfully. But if y'all saw how many fucking episodes of this show I have just sitting in the can waiting to be edited, you would understand.
So how many episodes you might shit your pants.
Yeah. Between both shows, I've still got like about 80 episodes to edit. It's a lot. Considering if we air consistently 5 days a week all year, we're airing 300 to 400 episodes a year, so that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. We got stuff from all the way back at the beginning of the year, I feel, or at the very least from March at the earliest right now.
Yeah, the stuff that's airing right now was filmed in mid-March. What should be airing right now is Blood, Leisure Suit Larry, all that. That should give you all an idea as to when we're recording this. I think the episode that just aired today was the episode of Blood in which Dane recounted his experiences with a man who was standing outside of a theater trying to get autographs from some of the stars. It was it was Felicia Rashad's play.
Yeah, Purpose.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, that play won Best Play at the Tonys. So
there you go. Yeah, it was like the episode of Blood that was right before that, where we talked about the Tonys, and we were like,
I ain't got time for you. That guy was a fucking weirdo, and I believe I might have told you that several theaters apparently, because I spoke to a usher at the Hayes Theater, and apparently several theaters know who this guy is, and he's a creepy son of a... He's a creepy owl shit. Creepy guy, so...
He's a piece of owl shit.
They have been instructed to basically say, hey, hit the bricks whenever he shows up.
Yeah. Shoot on sight. No, just kidding. Send in ice. I don't even care if he's from this country.
Deport him back to Stupid Town.
Send him to El Salvador. No,
no.
Don't do that. That's wrong.
Don't. That's... Considering what's going on in Los Angeles right now.
That is fair, yeah. There's a lot of bad shit going on right now.
It's true.
People are protesting. Dude, it pissed me off so bad the other day because I was watching fucking orange fuckface do a speech from Fort Bragg, and the more things he says, the more I get pissed off. He said, and I quote, "Anybody who burns the flag should spend a year in jail." And my immediate thought was, hey, anybody who sexually assaults someone should spend 5 to 10 in jail. But if you're going to flaunt the fucking law, why shouldn't we?
You know, my thing is, where do you get the nerve to say we're gonna revert all of these forts back to their Confederate general names? Are these people actively fighting against our country?
I'm gonna rename this fort "I Own Black People." Basically, that's basically what he's doing.
Yikes!
I'm gonna repeal the Emancipation Proclamation next.
I hope you all like picking cotton. Terrible.
He mentioned the violent protests out in LA, and I'm just sitting there like, motherfucker, they weren't violent until you sent in troops. They were protesting peacefully. There was nothing violent happening.
There was literally a statement from the LAPD saying, yeah, there was no violent protests going on.
I don't care, I'm going to send in people and have people get beat up. So really, it's just a more legal form of the January 6th insurrection. Trump sending in people to fucking beat people up for no reason.
Indeed.
It pisses me off, man. People are allowed to protest. It's in the Bill of fucking Rights.
It's true. You know, it's funny how magically, when people were protesting, or rather violently trying to start a coup in this country on January 2021, it was, we have a right to do this. This is our right. But when there's peaceful protests, suddenly these same people are like, whoa,
against immigration. Peaceful protests against, not immigration. I should say against deportation is what I should say. Everybody's an immigrant. I don't know if anybody caught that fact when you were studying like history in high school or whatever. We're all immigrants.
I was gonna say,
we all come from other countries.
The only people who have the right to say get out of our country are
the Native Americans. Yes, the people that we stole the land from.
The land. It's true.
Like, if you're going to tell a guy from Mexico to go back to Mexico, you better be prepared to go back to fucking England or Scotland or wherever the fuck your ancestry is from yourself. Because ain't nobody beholden to this land except for the natives. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
The people that we forced onto fucking reservations told them, hey, here, you can operate a casino. Because we thought that, people thought that would really make up for the fact that we took their fucking land.
Indubitably.
No, you're just a piece of shit, and you don't understand how much of a piece of shit you are.
You're a fucking donkey.
Yep. Pretty much. Oh, that's a, I should probably put that away. I don't want the, where's my fucking... There it is.
Ain't got time for booze.
I don't know. After seeing that fucking speech, I have all the time for booze.
That's right. So as we record this, it is the 12th. Actually, it's very strange because right now it's 6:12 p.m. on June 12th.
June 12th, yep.
Isn't that wild? But Mike has something to celebrate because he made it to the semifinals of Wayne County Idol. So congratulations.
Thank you.
In order.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's so I always do this thing every year where I, except for last year when I got sick and ended up not being able to do finals, Idol. I always do this thing where, like, the week before I'm just like, man, I'm not good enough. People don't come out and support me. I literally have no support usually by the time I get to finals, there's nobody there, like, rooting for me, which sucks. A lot of people have pretty good excuses for not being there. There's other things going on that weekend, shit like that. But I'm just like, I take it upon myself. I take it personally, which, you know, you're not supposed to. You shouldn't do that. But I'm down on myself. I'm like, man, my best is never good enough. I always place 4th place in all these things. It isn't even just Idol. Like, every singing competition I've ever done, I've placed 4th. Like, every single time without fail. It's really weird. But, and a lot of times, as people pointed out to me, a lot of this shit is just popularity contests. But I get there yesterday, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. It's for fun. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. Obviously, I hope I win. That would be great. That would be really fun. I could use $1,000. But if I don't win, you know, it's fine. The experience is more than worth it. You get to perform, you get to sing in front of hundreds of people. Like, it's a large audience. It's probably the largest audience I will sing in front of the whole year. Until, you know, Ventureside gets big and I start playing stadiums. But that's like the distant future. I'll be like Mel Brooks' age by the time it gets to that point. Getting ready to do Spaceballs 2.
Hi, everybody, we're Ventureside.
Yeah.
here's the iron just shattered my hip blues. Wow.
Ah! Now.
No, that's the past the kidney stone blues.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair. They're very similar though. They both come from the heart. That's the thing you got to remember about those songs.
It was sung by 90-year-old Michael Riley. Every morning at 8 a.m. I take a gigantic piss.
And then I roll right out of bed.
Every morning at 8:15 I take a poopy. Too bad I don't get up until 10.
Oh man, if I'm like that at 90 years old, just kill me, man. I don't even want anybody to take care. If I've always said I do not want to be in a fucking nursing home. If I get to the point where I need help to take care of myself, just fucking end my life. You know, I don't want to force that on anybody. I'm not so selfish to want to push my needs on other people. I just don't want to do that to somebody, you know? I don't want to be the reason somebody dreads getting up in the morning. That's just how I feel about it. And I know that's kind of very much a bleak point of view, but at the same time, I'm just like, my problems are my problems. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be anybody else's.
I mean, let me counter that point by saying, if you have somebody who really cares about you, and I don't mean you, I mean a collective universal you.
Right.
If you have a person in your life, no matter how old you are or who you are or where you are, it's always nice to know, it's comforting to know that if you have any kind of problems, that someone is there to go, yeah, you know, I'm here, you know, whatever you need, even if it's just to talk about.
Right, and I completely get that, and I understand that, and I do appreciate having people like that in my life. But at the same time, like, 90's a long time to live. If I'm 90 years old, I've lived a full life. I've experienced all of what life has to offer me. Most of my friends will be the same age. Like, unfortunately, some of them might not be with us anymore by that point. I don't have any issues with going at 90. I know people will care about me. That's fine. I understand that. But at 90, like, what's the reason, you know? There's nothing left to do. I'm fully content with how my life has gone. Just, pull the plug. I'm not that interested in living past 90. You know, what else is there going to be? I'm not going to get a letter from the Queen in 10 years when I hit $100, yeah. 100 years old, you know? Like, I've lived a full life. I appreciate the people that appreciate me. Let's let it go at that, you know? Let me rest on my laurels. You know what I'm saying?
Let's rest on our laurels and hearties.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
And again, I know that's kind of bleak-ish, but yeah. At least it's 90 and not like 60 that I'm saying.
Yeah.
At 60, I'm probably got a few good years left in me, you know?
90 is the new 60, I suppose.
That's fair enough, yeah. And yeah, that's another thing I realized too, because last November I turned 40. About a month after this airs, I'll be turning 41. And
so we can no longer make the red wine joke of, I'll send you a UB40 album.
Right.
You send me a U2 album.
Right, because it'll be 41.
Yeah.
But I'm also, you know, sort of realizing that, you know, maybe 40 isn't quite the halfway point it used to be. Maybe 45 is more the halfway. Maybe 50. If Mel Brooks could live to be nearly fucking 100 years old and still be making movies.
Listen, Dick Van Dyke, well, as of this recording, he's still alive. Hopefully by now.
Let's hope that didn't jinx it.
He's 99.
Yes.
He is almost... Actually, when is his birthday? I don't even know. Let's see here. His birthday is December 13th.
Okay. So not too far from when this airs.
I mean, you know... Betty White, I feel like she played the ultimate final practical joke. Because if you remember, in the months leading up to her, what was going to be her 100th birthday, all these television networks were coming up with like a special, like Betty White celebrating 100 years, and she was just like, no, actually I'm going to die at 99. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. And
I have a suspicion that was just like, I'm gonna fuck with all these people one last time.
But yeah, that's like the thing for me. Is like Mel Brooks, by the time Spaceballs 2 comes out, he'll be 100 years old. And he's planning to be in that movie. Like he's gonna be Yogurt, probably President Scroob, I would imagine.
The oldest President Scroob in the world.
Yeah. So if he can still, like I said, if he can still do movies at almost 100 years old, like, who am I to say what I can and can't do at 40, at 45, at 50, at 60, you know?
Mel Brooks literally turns 99.
In a couple weeks as of this recording, yeah. June 28th, I believe, is his birthday.
Hi. I'm an old man. I turned 98. I hope I don't win the lottery and die the next day. Because that would be ironic.
Don't you think?
Don't you think?
A little too ironic. And I really do think. It's like rain! Sorry.
Well, remember, as convicted felon Josh Hadley often said. That's true, by the way.
It is true, yep.
None of those things in that song are apparently ironic.
Yeah, they're they're just coincidences.
A little, it's like, and isn't it coincidental?
Yeah, that doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it?
No, it does not.
The Ophidian Lair. Whoever came up with the titles of these levels did not get paid enough.
No. We'll call this the Cock and Balls Emporium. And isn't it ironic? Where's Jason D. Asen? Where the fuck is he?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I'm going to assume he probably had a Heretic and fell asleep.
Possibly.
Passanelli Bly.
Stop throwing your fucking tornadoes at me, you goddamn... Ugh.
You ape? You freak?
Make me use all of my goddamn... He made me use all of my quartz flasks. There, you're dead. Go fuck yourself.
How dare you?
Iron liches are... bitches. I really wish I had a better way of putting it. There wasn't a quaint little rhyme, but that is basically the gist of it.
Burn through the witches.
I like fuck iron liches. Yeah, they're very much like more annoying cacodemons.
Yes. Cocky demons. Anyway.
I do like how everybody tuned into this Halloween edition of the show, expecting fun and games, and we ended up having a deep philosophical discussion about old age.
I mean, there's been times where we've had deep discussions about various topics.
This is a comedy show, no doubt about it. I mean, that first and foremost. But that doesn't mean we're not allowed to have serious discussions. It's our show. We talk about whatever the hell we want.
Think about it like this. There's an entire episode of Game Grumps where Danny talks about depression.
Yes, something a lot of us have struggled with. So,
yes.
So I understand completely.
I mean, I feel like after a while, if you don't act a little serious, it's kind of like, eh.
Yeah, I feel it's almost like you're not feeling like you don't feel like a real person unless there's a little bit of seriousness injected in there every once in a while.
Yeah,
you become, if you're just all comedy all the time, certainly, eventually you just become a caricature of yourself.
I think what they call it is a Flanderization.
Yes. That is the term.
You know,
and
a lot of people have the mindset of, you know, looking at what's going on in this country today. Oh, just don't think about it. Just, you know, try and be happy and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I understand I understand you don't want to be in the grip of an existential crisis every waking hour. But you also can't put your head in the sand and pretend that nothing is wrong.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Absolutely correct.
Pretty goddamn terrible. But I digress. So, as of this recording, we have a new WWF champion, or at least one of the belts. Gunther is once again champion.
Yep.
And, I don't know. 2 heel champions at the same time? Kinda.
I'm sort of wondering if they're going to keep Gunther heel.
I mean, it's one of those things where people are cheering him because he's so awesome. And it's like, oh, is this going to naturally turn him face? Because remember, Macho Man Randy Savage was a full-blown heel. But people were cheering for him so fucking much because how great he was, it just naturally turned him face.
Yep.
But then that no good Hulk Hogan had lust in his eyes for Elizabeth.
What a piece of scum.
What a piece of poo poo.
What a piece of piss.
What a piece of piss. Frozen piss, because you really piss is a liquid. You can't really get a piece of it.
So what did you think of Ron Killings coming back?
I gotta admit, they got us in the first half.
I'm reading it's not a work. They legitimately had let him go, and they brought him back because the fans demanded it.
I mean, Triple H is swearing up and down, oh, that was the plan all along, was to pretend to fire him. But I tend to believe that, yeah, they really were going to let him go, and the backlash was so strong that they just like, all right, we'll rehire him. Just everybody leave us alone.
Yeah, this is his like last run though, and that's why he's like, he said he wanted to do Ron Killings instead of R-Truth. That way he could whenever he leaves WWE, he could make a run on the indies and have a little bit more name recognition. Not that he didn't already. I mean, the man is a former 2-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
That's true.
It's nothing to sneeze at.
I guess being relegated to being a joke character kind of was like grating on his nerves a little bit. But then again, supposedly he really enjoyed playing that character, but I don't know.
I'm interested to see what'll happen now that he's Ron Killings again.
That's right.
Wouldn't it be wild if he was the one that ended up dethroning Cena?
I
don't think it'll happen. I think it's very unlikely, but
I mean, listen, what else can he possibly do? He's a 54-time 24/7 champion.
Yep.
That's real, by the way. Oh, he was the U.S. champion twice? I actually did not know that.
Yep. I think he's a former tag team champion as well. A couple times.
Yeah. Once with Kofi and once with The Miz.
Indeed. High Truth and the Awesome Truth.
High Truth. Well, I gotta be honest with y'all. I smoked pot before I got here. So, High Truth.
So I actually think I just sequence broke there. Because you're not supposed to obviously be able to jump, so I got the green key early. You're always supposed to go yellow, green, blue. That's how it's always supposed to go in this game. So yeah, by getting the green key, I think I sequence broke. It's okay, I guess.
No.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, fucking thing sucks.
Here's the latest single by Sting.
And here's the latest single by Sing. What?
The stingle is called My Dingling, My Dingling.
This act is over.
Ugh.
There's the yeller key.
The old yeller key.
Oh, and another Iron Lich. How wonderful. Like, do me a favor and die quick. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I really wish somebody would be here to be a buffer because I really have to pee right now. Oh, I can't hold it in anymore. Everybody talk amongst yourselves. Uh-oh.
Backseat Gamer. We'll be right back. Bow, 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 now. Welcome back to Backseat Gamer. In the show's first ever commercial break, which was probably just a black screen for you all for like half a second.
We have commercials?
Very, very rarely. If there's only two people on the call and one of them needs to pee or poo.
Well, see, the thing is, more often than not, at the very least, Ashley or Jace are here, so I can excuse myself. But when they're not here, it's like, fuck, I can't move.
I can't. They're an old man. They don't let you live. They don't let you breathe. Something like that. Okay then.
I got my Wingstop order.
Do you really?
In the premises, yeah. You have Wingstop by you?
I think so. I just don't know where it is. Oh, Jesus. I stopped to check the map for a minute, and there's a Minotaur.
Minotaur is weird. Yes, this bag is indeed secured. There we go. I highly suggest the Louisiana rub. Or the boneless chicken bites. It's real good.
Whew. I forgot I had that invincibility ring. Thank God I used it.
Ooh, daddy.
Now I have a mystic urn. I can refill my health. Thank God.
You have the mystic urn. You can summon the Undertaker.
Yep. Or in this game, it just refills your health to 100%. I have a couple of them actually now, I think, so that's good news.
Good news.
Good news, everyone.
Did our 87th reboot get canceled already?
Good news, everyone. We've been renewed and canceled and renewed and canceled and renewed and canceled and nude and canceled and nude and nude.
What was that last one?
Canceled.
Canceled. Yeah.
And nude, but only the female characters.
But just Mother.
Ugh. I'm stepping on my own tits!
Good news and bad news, everyone. The good news is we've been renewed. The bad news is we're on Roku.
Oof. On the Roku channel, season 1.
We're on Roku, so then it shouldn't be a shock if we get canceled again and whatnot.
Why not? Why not Zoidberg?
Oh, I didn't get to tell you this. When I talked about my being at the Tony Awards, but I was in the vicinity of Mr. George Clooney.
Nice. Did you ask him why his fucking theater is so goddamn expensive, his theater performances?
No. Because he was about 50-ish feet away. And he had his entourage with him.
Oh, I see.
I didn't want to be one of those guys like, oh, George, I love you.
My name is George. George Clooney.
I have 88 degrees in sucking.
Wow. It's a lot of degrees.
Mm-hmm.
My name is George. George Clooney. I'm a skin suit operated by Mickey Rooney. I don't know.
What? That would be the greatest performance of Ricky Rooney's career.
Ricky Rooney Moonies. I don't fucking know. What's his name?
Mickey Rourke?
Ricky Mooney.
Well, either if it was Mickey Rourke or Mickey Rooney, either one,
Yeah.
the greatest performance of their careers.
Yep. Secretly, they've been George Clooney this whole time.
This whole time.
Whole time.
Hi, folks. I'm Mickey Rooney. I was the #1 star in Hollywood for several years. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mickey, didn't you die in 2014? Well, you're right. But, as my last wish to the devil, I asked to be the pilot suit for George Clooney. That's right. So every movie you've seen since 2014, where George Clooney was there, that was me.
There you go.
But you didn't know that.
Mickey Rooney, greatest actor known to man.
It's true. You remember when they won the Best Picture for Argo? Well, actually, technically, I was still alive then. Never mind.
But that's the last time George Clooney did anything.
That's right. The very first time that you saw me as George Clooney was in The Monuments Men.
I remember seeing that movie, actually. What a wonderful performance by Mickey Rooney as George Clooney.
Mickey Clooney is Batman.
I am the knight.
Oh gosh, gee willikers, Catwoman, you sure are pretty.
Thought he was Batman, not Robin.
Well,
I got to bang Anne Hathaway.
wow-wee.
That is quite an achievement.
A good thing I banged her in George Clooney's body, because if it was in my body,
I would have had to go up on her.
I would have barely gotten up to her tits.
It's true. Mickey Rooney was quite a diminutive fella.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? We say he was a very diminutive fella. He was only he was actually 5'2".
Yeah.
So technically, he was taller than Danny DeVito.
Yep. That is also true.
Charlie, I'm looking up to Mickey Rooney, literally, Charlie. So anyway, I started blasting. Started blasting Rhea Perlman's pussy.
Ugh.
Don't go, If that made Danny DeVito happy, then God bless.
Okay. But what? It doesn't make me happy. It makes me cry. It's like cutting onions, except the onions smell like.
Don't go there. Because while I would love to have Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman be happy, I don't want to think about Rhea Perlman's taco.
Hey!
We were banging on the set of Matilda. Oh no! Rhea Perlman's taco. I think that's the name of the episode.
It might be now.
If Prude Tube allows it. I mean, for all we know, well, for all they know, we could be talking about
An actual taco. Yeah, like the food.
the great taco she had for dinner one evening.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, look at this taco I have. Oh, that's nice, Rhea. Looks real delicious. It is delicious, Danny. Yeah, that's great.
And everybody rejoiced.
Everybody rejoiced, and nobody at YouTube brought the hammer down. The end.
The end. What a nice
And and nobody got banned again. The end. And then George Clooney was piloted by Mickey Rourke.
And Mickey Rourke was piloted by Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my god. I think Timothy Chalamet deserves an Oscar for that performance.
Yeah. 'Tis true.
Wow, Timothy, you played a huge jerk off. I know, thank you.
What did you do to prepare for that role? Follow yourself around for a year? No. Wow. That's not fair. Timothy Chalamet is a nice person.
He just looks like a Q-tip.
That's his rapper name.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know this, but Timothy Chalamet put out the firest mixtape of the year.
Yeah. And Timothy Chalamet was actually piloted by Barbra Streisand.
Oh, God.
True.
Hey, Timothy, what's it like to be piloted by a dog shit taco?
Meh.
That's how she answered. Meh.
If you see me in Prince of Tides, I should have won for that show. Or that movie, rather. And Barbra Streisand, she was piloted by Owen Wilson.
Oh.
Wow. That's why they kind of sound similar.
And Owen Wilson, he was piloted by Luke Wilson.
Wow. And Luke Wilson, he was piloted by Andrew Wilson.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Andrew Wilson is the brother of Owen and Luke.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
And Andrew Wilson was piloted by two squirrels and a baby salamander.
Salamander?
I said
Were you trying to say stallion and then it turned into salamander?
No, I said salamander. I don't know where you got the T from.
I thought you said salamander.
No, you should clean your ears out. I definitely said salamander.
I should clean my ears out? All right. Timothy Chalamet, if you could come in here, please.
No. I meant the one being piloted by Barbra Streisand, not the one piloting Mickey Rourke.
Oh, okay.
So you got to be specific now.
You know what, folks? We might as well just be honest with you. Everybody in Hollywood is piloted by somebody else. there's no independence.
Yeah.
In fact, the video I did where I showed how I did at the Tony Awards, that wasn't me. That was Jack Black. You seem oddly okay with this.
Yes.
Yeah. Subscribe to Jablinski.
And I've been, this whole time, secretly piloted by John Popper, lead singer of Blues Traveler.
What?
That's right. Doesn't matter what I say, as long as I sing with inflection. Makes you feel that I convey some inner truth of vast reflection.
Mr. Popper, I have to ask you. Were you in fact telling a lie when you said the hook brings you back?
I ain't telling you no lie. The hook brings you back.
Follow-up question. Is that on that you can rely?
On that you can rely.
Okay, my last question.
There is something amiss.
No. Well, the only thing that's amiss here
is I am being insincere.
Yes.
In fact, I don't mean any of this.
Yes.
Still, my confession draws you near.
I'm actually moving towards the screen as we speak. Mm-hmm.
To confuse the issue, I'll revive.
Uh-huh.
Familiar heroes long ago. No matter how much Peter loved her, what made the pine refuse to grow was that the hook brings you back.
Trying to get to my question before you get to the part where I know you're going to get to. But now, you say suck it in if you're Rin Tin Tin or Anne Boleyn. What the fuck does that mean? Can you tell me?
I'm John Popper. I really don't know.
Oh. Okay.
It's a bunch of words I threw together to sound cool. But when you sing it really fast like that, then it sounds good. It's like, suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. If you're in and rambling, making it some removal unless you win. And then begin to see what you're doing to me. The sympathy is not for free. So PC is killing me. So desperately I sing to the of love. Shoving us all rage and hate and pain and fear of self. And I can't keep these feelings on the shelf. I've tried. Well, no, in fact, I lied. Could be financial suicide. But I've got too much pride inside to hide or slide until I decide and let it right until I've died. And only then shall I abide this sight of catching little tunes of hit 3-minute titties. I want to bust all your balloons. I want to burn all of your cities to the ground, down. But when I'm surrounded unless I pray, then hey, I will go on all day, hear what I say. I have a prayer to pray, and that's really how this was. If you're feeling stuck, I need a buck. I don't rely on luck because the hook brings you back. I ain't telling you no lie.
That would be the audience clapping after this. You know, I'm actually looking at genius.com and the lyrics for Hook, and the annotation for that part goes, "This is one of the primary passages filled with nonsense in the song. Each sentence both feeds into one another and has the sound of being deep and meaningful, but actually doesn't mean anything."
The whole song is basically that. The whole song is John Popper. If you read the lyrics, he's admitting to you, this is a song just to get you hooked on the song. It's not, it means absolutely fucking nothing outside of that. Whoops. I turned my auto run off on accident. Yeah, no, the whole purpose of that song is he's literally telling you, he's just suckering you in with a catchy tune. That's all the song is about.
Well, you know, I wanted this to come from me. I lied and told her I loved her. She didn't care. But anyway.
Yeah.
I told her we'd still be friends. She didn't care. But anyway, it's the state of affairs and the state of emotions. The kind of thing that you must understand. I tell you one thing, you'll tell me another. And then we walk away, and maybe even then we can shake hands. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Another good song by Blues Traveler.
Exactly.
Right there.
Yep. I need to try to learn that one. There's a few Blues Traveler songs I know. I know Run Around. I know Hook. I know The Mountains Win Again. I don't really know But Anyway, but I really want to learn it. I want to learn it so I can do it.
Emotions, the kind of thing you must understand. Tell you one thing, you tell me another. You walk away, maybe even then shake hands.
Is that your harmonica impression?
Yes, I do a really good harmonica impression. Listen.
Harmonica Lewinsky.
That's right. Jesus.
And she blows too. It's all it works.
we have found audio footage of Monica Lewinsky giving Bill Clinton a BJ. Listen. Oh, your hook brings me back. Oh,
on that you can rely. I ain't telling you no lie. I would not inhale.
On that you can rely. I'll shoot my goo in your eye. Wow. I just made myself sad.
Anyway, thanks for joining us for this edition of Backseat Gamer. If you like what we do, please hit subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified of upcoming videos. It's Halloween from now all the way through Friday, October 31st. So 2 straight solid weeks of Halloween. Tomorrow at 4:05 Eastern, get ready as ROM Hack Roulette returns. I am excited for that. Curated by Jason Amherst. So be sure to be there for that particular slice of Halloween heaven as we return to that.
Halloween heaven.
For Dane, Forgione, I'm Mike Riley saying see you next time on Backseat Gamer.
Good night, everybody.